Today, we're going to talk about some cool tools you may not know you need to do some work on steering columns.
First things first, let's get this horn and the steering wheel nut off so we can use our first tool. The first tool is the steering wheel remover. This is also doubled to remove crank pulleys or harmonic balancers on cars. It uses 2 to 3 bolts to lock into the steering wheel and then a center jack bolt to remove it. No, they don't typically come off this easy either. Now that this cover plate is out of the way, we can use our second tool. This is the tool to remove the lock plate. This screws down onto the center shaft, and then you spin the large wing nut to compress the spring so you can get to this annoying little snap ring. These snap rings are one of the worst parts of this job. You have to be very careful. I like to use either a pick and a screwdriver or 2 small screwdrivers, and you can pop it out of place. You will say some bad words. You will get mad. It may go flying across the shop. That's fine. Now that we have this other collar removed, we can access the pivot pins. These pivot pins are in tilt columns. You need to remove one on each side so you can finish tearing the column down. This tool that I've screwed in is a pivot pin puller. It's an 832 thread, and it uses this nut and washer and this split collar to help pull the pin out of position. Now you can use a socket, a washer, and an 832 thread bolt, but these are relatively inexpensive. They work very well, and it has a little window cut out so you can see what you're doing.
And there are 3 simple tools that you need to have when working on classic steering columns. This example was a GM column. This was a very popular setup and design. It virtually was unchanged for almost 30 years. So you'll need to know how to do these at some point if you're going to work on classic vehicles. Obviously, some of these tools transfer over to other makes and models, but this is just really popular ones. I'm going to provide a link below to these tools or a version of these tools on Amazon. I'm also going to provide a link right up here to show you a great instructional video I found from another YouTuber on how to assemble and disassemble these columns. Until next time, happy hot rodding.